Hello, my name is David Buchanan, and this presentation covers neuroplasticity and how teachers can assist in the development of students' brains through problem-solving learning strategies. What is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is the term describing how the brain can rewire itself through experiences and each day begin with a new and more developed brain. Far more prevalent in young neurologists have extensively studied and witnessed neuron network development through the neuroimaging of brain cells interacting with each other during the learning process. Many factors are now understood to influence the growth of these nerve cells webs that transform sensory information into memorizing and understanding of concepts. Neuroplasticity is physiological changes within the brain resultant from a person's experience as they interact with the immediate environment. Within education, factors such as the quality of learning environment, calling on students' prior knowledge, using effective techniques to gain students' attention, visual cues, problem solving, and learning through discovery all positively or negatively impact on neuron pathway construction and ultimately student learning and outcomes. To understand neuroplasticity, we must first think of the brain as a social organ, a term describing the brain's preference for social interaction by the way of the phenomenon social synchrony. Colazzino writes extensively on the regions of the brain that are responsible for understanding experiences and resultant feeling, ultimately leading to positive or negative motivation. In individuals' brains are motivated for the sense of belonging, and it recalls and uses the learnt knowledge to interact within constantly evolving environments. People learn by experience. Motivation stems from the desire to make a gain or avoid a pain. These pleasurable or painful drivers the engine rooms of one's understanding of themselves and the world that surrounds them. The social brain calculates the value of a certain experience presented to it, rates the social standing of involved, or subliminally prioritizes the perceived value of new learnings. Their research confirms that the high quality of interpersonal skills from the educator enables constructive, safe, and supportive learning experiences for all stakeholders. It all revolves around relevance. What connection have you written into your work programs that students can easily relate to and can align the study material and their real world? Strive to develop units of work that students can understand and can see the subject directly relates to how they see their surrounding environment and something their peers value as well. This is not an easy task as a classroom shares so much diversity. What are the students passionate about at their age? If it means you must explode past beliefs and delve into current technologies and platforms the students prefer, then so be it. Interesting connections are the key. What do you do to make lessons more brain friendly? 1. Teachers need to activate students' brains. Are the students interested in the content and context? Align the learning material with the curriculum and critically adjust the material to be contemporary and relevant to the students and their age group. Students want to know more if the material fits within their view of the world around them and how they interact within it. 2. Develop interesting, relevant work programs and lessons from the curriculum standards. Interaction stems from interest, and if their peers are interested, so will they. Use technology to its fullest. Develop resources that enhance these lessons. Most students have a kinesthetic or tactile learning style. That is, they learn better when they manipulate or touch material. Visual or auditory study techniques assist these students by the way of multi-sensory learning. 3. Use the process of formation, consolidation, and recall in these interesting and highly relevant age-focused education programs you develop. Endeavour to present learning materials in a problem-to-be-solved format, allowing small group work and foster a student-centered learning environment. 5. Students then use self-paced research strategies, mind maps, mood boards, modeling or rapid prototyping, and peer tutoring to arrive at a solution. 6. Group share and evaluate their solutions to see if the problem has been solved. Teacher and to constructively comment on presented solutions to guide the desired outcomes. The benefits of problem solving to brain development. Problem solving skills are essential for students as they can use their imagination and creativity, develop critical thinking skills and cognitive logic, process and try to solve a problem. With reinforcement, students provided the regular opportunity to practice problem solving skills, change their brains according to the phenomenon of neuroplasticity, and turn up the next day with a new brain and way of thinking. By regularly presenting students with new interesting problems, they can imagine solutions through their intrinsic reasoning and over-relying on their peers or teacher to provide an answer. The results are increased self-confidence and motivation within the school environment. Students that lack motivation and engagement at school usually do not possess strong problem-solving skills. By patiently and repeatedly developing the skills, studies suggest their engagement increases in the learning process. 3 example strategies. To start every lesson with a quick, interesting problem-solving task, they should be offered as soon as the students are settled. Have a time limit of 5 to 15 minutes and can easily be borrowed from the vast number of online resources and examples. 3 examples follow, but this format may be adapted to any subject, only restricted by the teacher's needs and imagination. The process of students critically thinking and engaging with their peers is far more important than the content. An example of subject of design. TikTok is the 6th most used social platform in the world behind Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, and WeChat. In groups of 3, develop initial ideas for the next new and exciting app that could take the world by storm and make developers billions of dollars. Sketch your ideations on A4 paper with annotations and present it to your class. You have 12 minutes. Go. If possible, using the online ticking time bomb on the interactive whiteboard is a great strategy for student interaction and engagement. An example in history with Anzac Day so close to instill relevance. The Gallipoli campaign was a failure in British and Australian war history, as we have been studying. Sir Ian Hamilton and his army endeavoured to occupy Gallipoli Peninsula and eliminate the Turkish defences. This would have opened the Dardanelles for the passage of the British Navy and forced Turkey, Germany's ally, out of the First World War. Thousands of Anzacs perished in the poorly executed plan. There are students all around the country that have lost members in this campaign. In groups of 4, come up with an alternative plan that would have still met Britain's goal of keeping Turkey out of the war, but saved thousands of lives. You have 11 minutes. Go. Thank you.